Hello, this is Rich with Rich Phillips Leather and Mother Road Customs, and today we're going to put our tail tidy kit on this s1000rr. We're going to remove this large factory piece and make it to where you could still put it back on the bike if you wanted, but we're going to put something much smaller, much sleeker, much nicer on this bike. So to get started, I'm going to take the rear passenger seat off, and that just works with the key, you know. Pull it up, off, out of the way. And then there's the plug here for the factory tail section, factory fender. And I'm going to take that and just pull it off because it's going to come out. So you just push it, this little piece in on the plug, and pull it out. And to take off the tail section, it's a T25 Torx. There's 3 Torx head screws on here. And we're going to use these screws to put our new kit back on. I'm going to just take the tail piece off, pull the plug out of the hole, and there's some little spacers back here from the factory. We just retain those. We don't have to take anything else apart to put our kit on. And we start off with this piece here. This is just like the piece that covers everything up. And that just slips over this rear section. And then these Torx just go back into the holes, back through the spacers. And I'm just going to finger tighten them. This kit's nice because it's not a lot of labor to put it on at all. It's really easy actually. And all of the plastic that we use is 1/8" Kydex. What's used to make high-end gun holsters. It's very durable. When you hold a piece of Kydex in your hand and compare it to something like ABS, it is a little heavier, but it's also going to last a whole lot longer. And when you're considering what you got rid of from the bike, the weight difference is significant. I mean, it's just, you could only probably measure it in a few ounces or grams, but. So this piece, this is our tail tidy piece here. This is where the license plate goes, and it's got our blinkers. And it's got the light to illuminate your license plate all built into it, and it'll come like this with the wire stuck through the hole, and it's all zip tied nice and tidy on the back. But we take this, there's a hole on this piece that we use to cover all this up with, and we stuff those up through that hole, and then this part that we screw this to has threaded rivets in it that we'll install here for you guys. And then we take these little M5 screws, they're 3mm Allen heads on the top, and we screw them into those threaded inserts. I'm just starting them by hand. And then we take a 3mm Allen and tighten all those up. You don't need to crank on these, they're only 5mm. They're stainless steel. So our tail tidy is installed as far as the mechanical aspect of it. Now we'll go to the electrical aspect. Okay, so here we have our red posi tap that comes in our kits, and to use these we take the gray end off, and you can see there's a little point on the other end here. We take the gray end, put the wire in between it, take the posi tap, the other end, and screw it down, and it pierces into the wire, giving a connection. And then on the other end, I showed you in the video, you just loosen this off a little bit. You stick the wire in there until the end without, or till all the uninsulated wire is stuffed down in there, and then you tighten this down, and that's it. Alright, I've already got all of our posi taps installed into the factory wiring. It's just the piece that's left over that we removed the factory tail section from. Just this little plug right here. And we're going to want to take all of our grounds. There's 3 grounds because there's 3 lights, and we're just going to twist them together. And install them on the posi taps. There's 4 posi taps that we've got installed here. The brown wire is your ground on the bike. And we stuff the wire through until the part that we have pulled the insulation off is no longer showing, and tighten down the posi tap. Okay, the white wire is the positive wire for the license plate illumination. So that goes to the red wire, the red wire with the black tracer on the wiring of your bike. And so the left wire, it's going to be hard to tell which one's the left on the top here. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong the first time, you can fix it by swapping the 2. The last 2 yellow wires are your turn signals, and the left side turn signal, the color combination is blue with the red tracer, and the right side is just blue. So the left, we're going to the blue with the red tracer. And then the right side, we're going to solid blue. And there you have it. That's installed. You can just take this and kind of wrap a zip tie around it to get it more tidy, and it's just nice up out of the way. And then we can install our factory seat back. And to do that, we want to stick the prongs in from the back side and just slide them down until they go over the nubs, because if you do it different, you could wind up scratching your paint. And then lock back up and we're done. So you can see here the plate illumination is lit up. We're going to try the signals. The left works, right works. So I think we're good. That's it.